1b. International aid is an accepted form of helping resource-challenged nations. Comment on ethics in contemporary international aid. Support your answer with suitable examples. While international aid serves a noble purpose, its execution raises complex ethical issues. Balancing good intentions with responsible practices requires careful consideration of various factors. Here's a breakdown of key ethical concerns with illustrative examples. 1. Power dynamics and conditionality. Example: donor nations attaching political or economic conditions to aid, potentially compromising recipient autonomy, e.g., U.S. aid linked to specific voting patterns in international forums. Ethical dilemma: balancing leverage for promoting good governance with respecting sovereignty and avoiding undue influence. 2. Transparency and accountability. Example: lack of clear tracking and reporting mechanisms leading to misuse of funds and opaque beneficiary selection, e.g., corruption scandals diverting aid intended for humanitarian purposes. Ethical dilemma: ensuring transparency without imposing unreasonable bureaucratic burdens on recipients while holding stakeholders accountable. 3. Sustainability and local ownership. Example: imposing pre-designed solutions without involving local communities, leading to unsustainable projects and ignoring context-specific needs, e.g., building schools using imported materials instead of employing local craftspeople. Ethical dilemma: balancing the expertise of donors with empowering local communities to own and manage development initiatives. 4. Respect for cultures and values. Example: promoting Western models of development that clash with local cultural values and traditions, creating resistance and undermining effectiveness, e.g., implementing educational projects neglecting local languages and teaching methods. Ethical dilemma: navigating the fine line between respecting diversity and advocating for universal human rights and values. 5. Long-term impacts and unintended consequences. Example: aid creating dependency, distorting local markets, or fueling conflicts over resource allocation, e.g., food aid undermining local agricultural production. Ethical dilemma: considering the long-term ripple effects of aid interventions and prioritizing solutions that build self-reliance. Additional examples: humanitarian intervention versus sovereignty concerns, e.g., military intervention disguised as aid. Weaponization of aid for geopolitical agendas, e.g., using aid to gain access to strategic resources. Exploitation of local labor and resources in aid projects. Environmental impact of aid. Funded infrastructure development. Ethical sourcing of materials and goods used in aid programs. Conclusion: international aid presents a continuous ethical balancing act. By acknowledging these complex issues, fostering open dialogue, and prioritizing collaboration with recipient communities, the international community can strive for more ethical and effective aid practices that empower and enrich all involved. 2. Corruption is the manifestation